focus is the soul of Jesus, resulting in the suffering of many infirmities of a human being. Jesus had a soul. The soul of man refers to the mind, the emotions, and the will of the person. It is written that Jesus had a mind, Jesus had a will, Jesus had emotions. He experienced sadness, anger, joy, love. Jesus lamented. Having a soul, Jesus suffered the infirmities of a human being. Jesus experienced weariness and tiredness. Jesus experienced hunger. Jesus was tempted. Jesus experienced thirst. Jesus required strengthening. Jesus suffered in the flesh. Jesus suffered emotionally for our sake. He suffered rejection. Jesus was forsaken. Jesus suffered shame. Hebrews 12:1. Therefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. 2. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Jesus was mocked. Luke 22:63. And the man that held Jesus mocked him and smote him. Luke 23:36. And the soldiers also mocked him, coming to him and offering him vinegar. They put a purple robe on him, then twisted together a crown of thorns and set it on him. And they began to call out to him, Hail, King of the Jews! Again and again they struck him on the head with a staff and spit on him. Falling on their knees, they paid homage to him. And when they mocked him, they took off the purple robe and put his own clothes on him. Then they led him out to crucify him. Mark 15:16-20. Matthew 27:27. Then the soldiers of the governor took Jesus into the common hall and gathered unto him the whole band of soldiers. 28. And they stripped him and put on him a scarlet robe. 29. And when they had plaited a crown of thorns, they put it upon his head, and a reed in his right hand. They bowed the knee before him and mocked him, saying, Hey, King of the Jews. 30. And they spit on him and took the reed and smote him on the head. 31. And after that they had mocked him, they took the robe off from him and put his own raiment on him and led him away to crucify him. Now the death of Jesus was foretold by the prophet Isaiah. Isaiah 53:3 describes how Jesus was a man of sorrow, acquainted with grief, despised and rejected of men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And we hid as it were our faces from him. He was despised, and we esteemed him not. He was weeping. John 11:33. When Jesus therefore saw her weeping, and the Jews also weeping, which came with her, he groaned in his spirit and was troubled. 34. And he said, Where have you laid him? They said unto him, Lord, come and see. 35. Jesus wept. Jesus suffered betrayal with a kiss. Matthew 26:48. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, Whomsoever I shall kiss, that same is he, hold him fast. 49. And forthwith he came to Jesus and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him.